In this video, I'm going to take you on a tour of one of the top neighborhoods you can find here in Kitchener. I'm going to do what we always do, which is taking you on a tour of 3 different homes in 3 different price points. So we're going to look at homes in $600,000, close to $1 million, and then we're going to also look at a $1.5 million home to give a really good idea as to what those price points can get you in one of the top neighborhoods here in Kitchener. And we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living in Kitchener, Cambridge and Waterloo, then subscribe below and tap on that bell for notification so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Cambridge, Kitchener, Waterloo and the surrounding towns. My name is Doon South. I'm a local real estate agent serving Cambridge, Kitchener, Waterloo and the surrounding areas. I do get calls, text, emails from people just like yourself who are looking for help in making their move to Cambridge, Kitchener, Waterloo and the surrounding areas, and I absolutely love it. So whether you're thinking of moving in 9 days or 90 days, be sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or you can even schedule a Zoom call. All the information you will find right in the description below. I'll be more than happy to help you make a smooth move to Cambridge, Kitchener, Waterloo and the surrounding areas. So we are in the Doon South neighborhood of Kitchener, and as you can see, we are in the local plaza. This is called Pioneer Park Plaza, which is located in the center of this neighborhood. I wanted to give you a really good idea as to local shopping options. This plaza pretty much has everything that you need. Like you can see, there's an anchor store like Zehrs, everything from a bank to a hair cutters to even a cannabis store, a coffee shop, pet store, everything that you can think of. Even Shoppers Drug Mart is in their corner. If you see here, there's a local pub called Rabbit Fox. Dollarama is right behind me here. It's a pretty big plaza with everything that you need on your day-to-day shopping list can be checked off just by visiting this plaza. So that's the best part. I'm going to talk about the many great amenities this particular neighborhood has to offer, and as we go around on a tour of those homes, I'm going to break it down for you as to why this neighborhood can be arguably one of the best you can find here in Kitchener, right from highway connectivity, schooling options, shopping options, everything that makes this neighborhood a great place to raise a family. So let's get right into it. All right, so we are at the first property, and this is the townhouse that's listed just shy of 600,000. You can see right behind me, 2-story townhouse, which is 3 bedroom, 2 washroom with just over 1,500 square feet and currently listed at $599. So just shy of 600,000. Now do keep in mind, as you can see, this is a condominium townhome community. So there is a monthly maintenance fee of $213, which will go towards the maintenance of common areas such as landscaping, snow removal, not your driveway, but for that of the common area. But pretty decent size, pretty decent house for this price point. I do want to point it out that in this neighborhood, it's not going to go at 600. It is an underpriced listing. More than likely, they're expecting a price into the mid to high 600s at the very least. But 1,500 square feet for a 2-story townhome, it's a pretty good layout. It's a 3 bedroom, 1.5 washroom, which is ideal. And there is an additional living space in the basement, which you could turn it into a rec room or an office or a library, something of that sort. We are just about 5-minute drive away from where I was, the Pioneer Park Plaza, where you have all those shopping options that I showed you earlier. So you're not too far. You are still very close to the shopping nearby, but at the same time, I want to talk about the highway connectivity and the proximity to the major highways from this neighborhood. And that's one of the key features of this neighborhood. Doon South does sit at the intersection of Highway 401 and Highway 8. So it's one of those very few neighborhoods in Kitchener which does have almost immediate proximity to Highway 401. So if you have to head down further east, getting to 401 and any part of this neighborhood will be ideally less than 10-minute drive. And if you have to head down further west, you could always head on to the Highway 8 in less than 5 to 7 minutes from any part of this neighborhood. So that's what makes this a great neighborhood for those commuters. Let's say you are commuting further down west into the Waterloos and places down further west, or if you're going further down east, let's say if you're working from GTA, or if you have friends and family to whom you plan to visit often. Once you settle down here in Kitchener, well, I can tell you, getting onto the 401 from this neighborhood will be a breeze. So as you can see, probably as I was walking, you kind of did get an idea, but it's not that mature of a neighborhood. The neighborhood itself, the house that I just showed you, is actually just built in 2007. So that's most of the houses in this neighborhood. The majority of this neighborhood is built into the late 90s, into the early 2000s. You will not find a lot of older homes, which also does attract a lot of people into this neighborhood. And that's what makes it one of the very few neighborhoods in Kitchener with a lot of newer construction options while being close to Highway 401. 401. So I'm gonna jump back in my car and drive around this community so you get to see not just these homes but some other homes in this neighborhood. And I'm gonna see you at my second property, which is gonna be just shy of $1 million. So stay tuned and let's get right into it. All right, so we are here at the second property, and this is the house that's listed just shy of $1 million. And that will give you a really good idea as to what $1 million budget can buy you here in the Doon South neighborhood of Kitchener. You're looking at right behind me a 2-story detached home, just over 2,000 square feet of living space above ground, featuring 3 bedrooms and 3 washrooms. It does have a finished basement featuring an additional living space of just shy of 1,000 square feet with an additional 2 bedrooms and another washroom. So in total, you have 5 bedrooms, including the basement, as well as 4 washrooms, 3 of which are full washroom, and then you have 1 powder room. So, but you can see the house is actually situated on a corner lot, so you will definitely have a much wider lot than some of these homes here. And the house itself is actually built in the 2004. So as I mentioned earlier, majority of the construction that you will find here is typically gonna be in the late 90s into the early 2000s. There are still a lot of active builders in this community of Doon South. Ridgeview Homes is one of the notable builders who has a lot of projects active in this community, and that's what does attract a lot of people into this neighborhood. Even if you're planning to buy something pre-construction, definitely this neighborhood will give you plenty of options. If I talk about the diversity of real estate options in this neighborhood, it does offer plenty of options no matter what your budget is. Anywhere from a condominium townhome to freehold townhome, you will have some semi-detached homes, not too many semis or bungalows in this neighborhood, but a lot of detached homes. So if you're looking for a townhome, whether it's a condominium or a freehold, or if you're looking for a detached home, I can tell you this neighborhood will give you plenty of options. The other great thing that attracts a lot of people to this neighborhood is its access to the green space. So Doon Creek Natural Area is right in your backyard, living in this neighborhood. And you know, Huron Natural Area is not too far, about 10-minute drive from any part of this neighborhood. This natural areas will offer you plenty of outdoor recreation, whether it is going on a scenic hiking trails or biking. Nearby Grand River will offer you plenty of options when it comes to water activities. So you could launch your kayak. There are designated areas. There are fishing spots. You could even do, you know, picnics and playgrounds. There are about 30 playgrounds in this neighborhood. So that tells you, like, if you do enjoy outdoor space, just like myself, being around the green and the water, then I can tell you Doon South will not disappoint you. And it's a very active community, and that's what does attract a lot of people to this neighborhood who loves to be around the nature. So that's a bit about the $1 million price point. What I'm going to do is drive around in this neighborhood so you get to see some homes in this price range, and I'm going to see you at my third property, which is going to be in the $1.5 million range. And let's get right into it. All right, so here we are at the final stop, and this is the house that is listed at just over 1.5 million. The house that you can see right behind me, that's the house with the red brick. As you can see, such a wide lot, listed at 1550, so $1,550,000. You're looking at just over 3,000 square feet home, situated on a spacious lot of 130 by 50 approximately, giving you that lot size of approximately 6,500 square feet. And just if you look at the width of the house, that tells you a bit about the lot. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-washroom house, giving you above ground living space of just over 3,000 square feet. So the basement of this house is unfinished, giving you plenty of options in terms of what you want to do with that space. And this house is actually located on a quiet crescent, perfect for families with young kids. Talking about kids, let's talk about the schools in this neighborhood. So Doon South is actually home to some of the great schools who are rated far above average as per the Fraser Institute. If I were to list out a few, J.W. Girth is a public elementary school. Doon Public School is another elementary school located within this neighborhood. The secondary school, the nearby will be the Huron Heights Secondary School, which is located in the next door neighborhood of Forest Heights. And then you have St. Timothy's Catholic Elementary School, as well as there is a private school within this area. So you have plenty of schooling options, whether it's an elementary, Catholic school, or public secondary school that you're looking for. Your options are plenty. All the schools are pretty good rated as per the Fraser Institute. And within a short walk from where I am, there's a new community that's actually being built currently by one of the active builders in this neighborhood, offering modern contemporary homes. So you have plenty of options, whether you're looking for pre-construction or something that's built within last 20 to 30 years at the most. I can tell you Doon South can be a great option. But like I said earlier, you will not find a lot of semis or bungalows. So if you're looking for something with that layout, you will have to look elsewhere in Kitchener. But on the brighter side of it, the neighborhood does offer pretty diverse options when it comes to real estate. So whatever your budget or price point may be, you can find anywhere from $500,000 all the way to $2 million and up the houses that are situated within this neighborhood. So I'm gonna jump back in my car and drive around in this particular part of the neighborhood. So that will give you a really good idea. This is the part of the neighborhood where you'll find the majority of the luxurious homes, those modern contemporary homes built within last 5 to 10 years. All of that you will find here right in this neighborhood. Well, I hope you did get some value, and if you did, you can subscribe to this channel and tap on that bell for notification so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Cambridge, Kitchener, Waterloo, and surrounding towns. Once again, whether you're thinking of moving in 9 days or 9 days, be sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or you can even schedule a Zoom call. All the information you'll find below in the description. We'll be more than happy to help you make a smooth move to Cambridge, Kitchener, Waterloo, and the surrounding towns. Until next time, well, I do hope to show you around town.